Right, tonight we are staying at our own Airbnb. We're just packing now. We're getting everything ready. Why are we doing it? Because we like to go and make sure everything's working before we let the guests in. Right, let's get a little bag together. Right, we are taking the dog as well because part of the serviced accommodation unit is a dog wash. Now, we're not taking the sausage dogs. They're not here. They've gone over to stay at a friend's house. So the friend is looking after those. But we are taking our big lab. Are you going to come with us? Yeah. Say hi. Hi, this is Lucy. You going to come with us? Right, we're on our way. Look at that view. Right, we're here. We've got parking. So one of the good things about this property is that there is parking, but it is limited parking. And we've got the dog. Are you ready? Hey, are you ready?
When wives go on holiday, they have friendly banter.
Right, come on, let's go. Quite excited actually, because we're actually doing this. We're actually staying here. Right. Oh, Lucy! Right, that's the first bit of damage. Right, she just scraped the wall with a lead. Right, we're here. Welcome to your first night in your very own Airbnb.
In the big house.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to go out for a drink for a couple of hours. And we're going to get something to eat, and we're going to come back here. And we're going to do a full review, an overnight review. So watch this space. Right, so literally outside of the serviced accommodation unit, you've got the Malvern Express shop here. And then next to it, you've got a Chinese takeaway. And you've got the hills to go and walk your dog. And we've got plenty of off-road parking. But more importantly, you've got one of the most popular pubs in the whole of Worcester. And we're going to walk there now for a beer.
We have to provide like wagons and then people can wait.
Cheers. Right, so we found an Indian takeaway that's very close to the Airbnb, but we need to get some alcohol because they don't sell it there. So we need to buy it separately. This is really funny. So we've just spent 25 quid on alcohol and we've turned up to the Indian restaurant and you can't bring your own drinks. So you have to buy your own. So I just wasted 25 quid. Right, we just got home. We've been for an Indian. We've got an Uber back from the Indian to the Airbnb and it cost us 4 quid. Perfect. So now we're going to chill out. We're going to have a beer and then we're going to go and see what the beds are like, right? Right, because we went and bought a load of alcohol, we didn't need it because you can't take your own alcohol to the local Indian restaurant, so that's a big no. We brought a load back with us, so it'd be a waste, wouldn't it, if we didn't drink it. So let's have a beer.
We have since we bought quite a lot.
You see the light on the telly. That kept me awake, and it's actually quite bright. And it's a very good job that we've got these blackout blinds because there's a street light right outside. Right, so these beds are just the most comfortable beds I have ever slept on. And the quilt is like being hugged all night. They're like loaded, like weighted quilts. So comfortable. Right, we're all up. We have spent the night here in our brand new serviced accommodation unit and I've got a lot to report. Now, there's quite a few things that we wouldn't have noticed had we not have stayed here. So I'm going to go through each of the rooms individually and I'm going to point out the things that we need to change before we get our first guests. We found a couple of issues, haven't we?
Yes.
So there's a couple of things that we need to get sorted.
Nothing major though.
No, nothing major.
No.
But there's a couple of things that we need to get sorted. So we're going to do a little walkthrough. So first of all, the living room.
Yeah.
So what things, Lorraine, in here do you think we need to put right? The things that we need to tweak?
So I do want to have a bit of a play. So I want to move maybe that couch over there. I've got a corner TV unit coming. So if we put the 3-person couch over here and the 2-person couch there, then the majority of people can see the TV because I know people are saying, how can you watch the TV and stuff and relax? But I don't think 6 people who, if they were all staying here, would all be watching the TV.
No, and some of them will be sat here playing games and stuff, right?
So we have still waiting for a few items because of delivery delays. So we've got a console table coming here. So that's going to frame that sort of little gallery wall. There's one going over there. So some of the stuff that you can see is actually to go on those units. This is just a temporary table at the moment because there's another unit going here.
Yeah.
So there's a few things going to be put in.
Right, okay. So there's a couple of things that I've picked up. This couch, it picks up the dog hairs really badly. So we need some kind of brush or, scraper.
Or maybe we could say to guests to shave their dogs before.
And then the other thing is on this table, right, look, if you're going to pull this, that's going to damage the floor.
Have they not got...
So we need to get some felt.
They've got plastic covers on already.
Right, but that's it's not good enough. It's still going to scratch the floor. So we need some felt.
They're not metal, I think they're...
Well, in my opinion, even though they're not metal and they've got covers on,
The Gannons disagree.
it's going to scratch the floor. So I think we need some felt stickers to put underneath.
I think those have got to go, those fluffy...
Right, because look.
Pampas grass.
Panther's grass shavings all over. And we've only been here for like one night, so that's going to create a bit of a mess.
Yeah.
Right.
People have got quite strong opinions about Pampas grass as well.
Have they? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Because of their meaning.
Let's go into now we have wedged the fire doors open, yes, because we are doing a video. Because we're doing a video, it's there's no guests here, right? So we've got nowhere to put coats, and I did notice that today.
Yes, it is going here. This was put up here in error. It was only temporarily there. We've got a real oak unit coming with hooks on. One of the hooks broke, so it's had to go back to the manufacturer. So when that arrives, that's going up here. And then this, we just need to see aesthetically where we want to put it.
Right, okay. And the thermostat needs to be to be kept there because it was in the kitchen.
Yeah, there is a bit of an issue with balance in the house. Some of the radiators feel too hot, some are really a little bit cooler, so we need to just have a look at that.
Now, the outside light doesn't work. We came home last night and it was dark and we couldn't get it to turn on, so that needs fixing. Right, kitchen. So we've moved the kettle and the tea stuff from here and we put it over there because it wasn't really, you were going sort of back and two, weren't you?
Well, I think the other problem is we've only got 2 sockets here, so when you've got the milk frother in and the coffee machine in, you're having to unplug stuff.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know.
Coffee's okay there though.
Yeah.
But
this is a coffee station, so, and all the crockery and stuff is down here. These are our specially sourced fig tree mugs.
Okay. Now, the other thing is as well, that a lot of people have pointed out, we've got exposed plugs. Now, that wasn't supposed to be like that.
No.
It was supposed to be behind the telly. So what went wrong?
I think what went wrong, I think I drew 2 plug sockets. I wanted one here because there's a workstation to go here. So one was supposed to sort of feed, devices sat on the kitchen sort of table, and the other one was supposed to be behind the TV. So it's kind of been a bit of a mix up. So the way we're going to fix it is we're going to get I don't know what the word is, an arm bracket, so we can offset the TV and attach it sort of here on the wall and then fold it over the top. So it just means that the table here won't have plugs and devices access, but over here we do have these 2 spare plugs because this is more of the cocktail making area. I might buy a what's the wizard called? We've got Homeric.
NutriBullet.
Yeah, I might buy a NutriBullet, but other than that, there's not going to be many plugs in.
Now, I've got a question.
Yeah.
I'm confused with some of these items here and what they are.
Yeah.
More specifically, what the hell is that?
I don't know.
What is that?
I think it's so that you can get the essence of stuff out of.
Yeah.
Like if you're smashing mint or other
ingredients. Right, so it's like a pestle and mortar.
Yes.
But there is no bowl to go with it. It looks something a little bit more phallic to me, to be honest.
I know. It came as a little set, so I think this is so that you can pour your drink out without having the ice come out. I don't know.
Right. Okay, right. So the main kitchen, I haven't found anything wrong with the kitchen. We've tested the oven, it works fine. We've tested the hob, it works fine. We've got hot water. Everything, the microwave works fine, the kettle works fine.
And one question I have is, would people think to have a air fryer? Do you think we need an air fryer?
I think that's a good idea. I think we should have an air fryer. I think people would definitely use it. But the thing is, right, last night we came here as Airbnb guests and we went out for dinner. I think a lot of people will do that. Because we've got Chinese restaurants, there's Italian restaurants, there are English restaurants, there's Wetherspoons, there's Indian there's everything in walking distance. Or you can get an Uber. It cost us £4 to get an Uber to the local Indian that we like.
Downhill, didn't we? And then we got the Uber uphill.
Yeah, right. So in this area here...
What do you think of this little sink?
Yeah, I like it.
The draining board's not very wide, is it, obviously?
What I do worry about, though, here is that people taking hot pans off there and putting them on the work surface because there's nothing here. I would have preferred to have had like a wooden board built in or fixed on one of the sides.
I don't normally have that.
But where are you going to put your pans? So if you're making lunch or dinner, where are you going to put your pans?
We don't think we've even got pans yet.
Right, but when the pans arrive, where are you going to put them when they're hot? Because there's not enough space there to put them. There's nothing.
But you don't have a wooden board, do you? Because you burn your wooden board.
Well, that's okay. It doesn't matter burning the wooden board. But where are you going to put your pans?
Yeah, well, I don't understand. You don't have a wooden board at home, do you?
No, we've got a big wooden chopping board that I use to put the pans on. That's not big enough.
Okay, I'll buy a bigger one.
So we need a big, thick, deep one. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then I'm just worried that because this is so nice, we don't want to damage it, do we?
There we go.
Right, so let's have a look in here, which is the fridge room. So where's the light for that? There we go. So no problems with the fridge at all. I used it last night for the ice machine. So the ice machine comes out of here with cold and chilled water.
Yeah.
And then we had the big, just a couple of essentials.
For the beer.
Yeah, a couple of essentials from us, right? And then this has just turned into a bit of a dumping zone for us at the moment. I haven't tested anything here. We don't have a washing machine or a tumble dryer yet.
No, the delivery was delayed and it's been delayed again. There must have some supply issues.
Well, we're not ready to go live yet. And we haven't really been outside, so I can't really snag. Now, what I have noticed, though, is quite obvious. That handrail up the steps it needs painting.
Yes, I know it's on the list of snagging.
Right, so let's go upstairs. I want to talk about the night's sleep that we had, right?
Yeah. Oh, look at Lucy in front of the fire.
Oh, yeah, look, the fire's on. Beautiful fire. Okay, so we're doing the bathroom first. So nice hot shower this morning, works perfectly.
Yeah.
This radiator is really hot.
Yeah.
Everything works fine in here. What I did notice,
when
the heating came on, that radiator did a lot of gurgling, but it's settled down now. So it might have some air in.
It's also on the snaggy list because the pipes haven't been painted.
This mirror, it needs some padding, look, on the back, because it just moves slightly.
Oh yeah, I forgot to add that on the list.
Because it doesn't feel like it's a solid fitted mirror.
This is amazing. Really good value. I think of about £80, maybe £100 off Amazon, depending on the size. You can put music on it. I love it.
So we haven't tried the bath. We haven't had time, but we've got hot water. We didn't try the bath. We have tried the shower. Shower's working absolutely perfectly.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
We do need a rug because when I got out of the shower, it was like water everywhere.
Yes, good point. Right, into our bedroom then. So we slept in probably the biggest bedroom, but it doesn't have an ensuite in this room. So we slept in this room here.
Yeah, this is a super king.
So super king size. Now, what I have to say here about this bed, I've never slept in a more comfortable bed. It is so comfy and the quilt is so heavy, so good, so comfortable. So where did we get the bed from and where did we get the quilt from?
So we got the bed from Furniture 123. We have had it quite a while. So it's a super king. So it kind of, because this room hasn't got an ensuite, we wanted to provide the extra luxury of having a big bed. Right,
and the other thing is that I noticed last night, this television has got this white light on it and it actually is very bright. It's an LED. So that can be quite disturbing for some people.
I don't know if you can turn it off or pull that little bit of plastic out or I don't know. It was quite bright.
And then the next thing was, if you look outside now, the windows haven't been cleaned yet, but look at this. Can you see there? I'm not sure if you can see it. That is a lamppost. That is the window. That's the bed. So we've got a lamppost outside the window that is yellow all night. But the good thing is that Mrs. G has put blackout blinds.
Yeah, they were really good, weren't they?
They were perfect. Just a tiny little bit along the edge, but not enough to disturb your sleep.
Yeah.
So overall, in terms of rating, your night's sleep, what would you say?
I think being in a strange room, it was actually a 9 out of 10.
9. Why 9?
That light.
Okay. Right, let's go into the other room, which we didn't sleep in. We can't snag that room because we didn't sleep in it. And yes, we are allowing dogs here, folks. So a lot of people asking, are we allowing dogs? Yes, we are. So we didn't sleep in this room. So this is a spare room. It's very warm in here.
Is Lucy coming?
Yeah. So a lot of people asking why the bed is up against the wall. It's because it's such a big bed and it's not a particularly big room.
No, and I really wanted to provide a king-size bed so that 3 couples could come and stay here. You can actually squeeze the bed in and 2 bedside tables either side, but then you can't open the door. So we've currently arranged it like this. It is what it is, but it does actually, you can still access that side of the bed without climbing over a partner if you just slide up and down it like a slug.
Like a slug. A nice light fitting. Okay, and then let's go into the ensuite room where Minnie G's been staying. So just give her a bit of warning because I don't think Minnie G wants to be on camera. Charlotte, we're coming into your room. Okay, cool. So Charlotte stayed in this room last night.
Oh yeah, she had some snacks, didn't she?
And she hasn't made a bed, typically. And this is the room with the ensuite. So Charlotte's got a couple of snags in here. It's quite cold, but the radiator's switched on to number 2. So Charlotte said that it is too cold in here for her, but the radiator's not turned on. And apparently there's no door handle on the inside of these doors.
Actually, you can't, you come in and look, you can't actually open it.
You can't open it from the inside?
Well, you can. You need to push it.
Right. Yeah, but it's not. You can't close it properly.
Well, I think this handle needs to become like, I'm sure we could put
Those
like
handles,
a double-sided one.
Well, those handles really should be in the middle on a bifold door like that. Because that's really hard to open.
But it won't close in the middle then on the other
We have a handle here. So you pull it there rather than there, look, because that's really difficult to open. In fact, it's almost impossible to open. But if you have a handle there, then you'll be able to open it. So instead of, that's not in the right place. That's another snag.
And then does that need to go the other
On
side,
the other side
to...
Yeah. You understand what I mean?
Yeah,
so look,
I do.
Try and open that now. People that don't understand that it's a bifold door, they're like, it's almost impossible.
It's like a secret room.
You can't open it. Look.
Yeah.
So instead, you have to push it and put it at the same time. So we need a handle there. Apart from that, I think everything's good. Charlotte's very impressed with her interactive mirror, because all of the mirrors here play music because they're Bluetooth mirrors. So that's it. We have done it. We've stayed the night. Quite a few things that we need to sort out. Quite a few things that we need to snag. It's not listed yet, folks, but as soon as we put it on Airbnb, I'll put the link in the comments. If you want to book it, you can come and book it. We haven't decided on a price yet. It's going to be about 200, maybe £250 a night, thereabouts. It is high end. It's not your typical Airbnb. It is a 5-star. Let me know what you think in the comments, and if you'd like us to do any more reviews like this. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. See you on the next one.